Ramulators! Mount
Look
up.
at this guy, man.
Hey.
You got so you're like a star now. The Rams win the Super Bowl.
Well, I'm gonna put this on.
And of course, here he comes. Listen, is he smoking a cigar? He's really gonna. Boy, that's. Oh my God. Yes, Rudy. Oh, jeez.
Amelia, how are you?
Larry, how you doing, brother? How you doing? Kev.
Streaming to his own channel right now. So we got a little dual
Yeah.
stream going right now. Look at
So listen.
Ramelia with the Rams shirt. Look at that.
I gotta put a stop to it. Ayuk is no Isaac Bruce. Let me just start there. Not even close. Bang Escalator Crew jerseys that they lost in the championship game. That's what when you wear those jerseys, just so you know, that's what we're thinking when we see it. We picture you guys going down the escalator in defeat in the NFC Championship. Escalator gang, bang bang, bang bang Escalator gang, baby.
Rams house, like I said, anywhere is Rams house. We can't over freaking Santa Clara, that's what it's called. It don't matter because we got came out with the
What is up, my Ramelia fans of the Los Angeles Rams, defending NFC West champions? Let me double check my audio here. Testing, 1, 2, 3, testing. How's everybody doing? Hope everyone's having a great day today. Today is Sunday, and Sunday, May 25th. As we get closer to the June 1st date, Jalen Ramsey will be a lot cheaper to acquire. Will we be getting Jalen Ramsey? Let me see my lighting too high. It's all on my face. It's hot in here. There we go. I unplugged everything. I hope everyone's having a great Sunday. So June 1st, whoever decides to trade for Jalen Ramsey, it'll be a lot cheaper. So we're waiting for the June 1st deadline. And will he be back? Jalen Ramsey. Oops, hold on. Let's see. Let me get this out of the way real quick. This one here. There we go. Jalen Ramsey. Will he be back with the Rams? We will see. I know that Quentin Lake would be happy to have that. You know, we would be a tough team, especially a tough defense to beat. He knows the system. He's familiar with the organization. Jalen is a God-given talent. Not only is he smart, he's been in the league for a long time and playing at such a high level. Anytime you bring in a guy like that back, he's only going to add value. He is a star. Anybody that you ask, he's an amazing player. And the thing about it, too, is he'd be like the star position. He'd be roaming around. There'd be times where he'll lock down somebody, but it leaves the other younger guys. He can basically clean up. And also, if you remember Eric Widow in the Super Bowl, there'll be a veteran presence back there, and the secondary will be a lot better. So that will be a great addition at the right price, though. You know, so the defensive linebacking core is going to be a lot better. The offense with the new tight end from Oregon, the speed burner, the fastest tight end in the NFL draft, runs just right around a 4.6 40, 6'5", big guy. Good frame. He's got to work on his blocking a little bit, but he can do it. That position, I mean, there's people saying, hey, this is going to be like the greatest show on turf Rams. Wait a minute. Devontae Adams adds a different wrinkle to us, but we've got a lot of receivers, a wide receiver core. The wide receiver room is very deep. The tight end room is very deep. The running back room is very deep. We have multiple linebackers that are athletic now, undrafted free agent. You got Chris Paul Jr. We still got Omar Speights back there. It's going to be a different season. It's going to be an amazing look. Defensive players that we added. It's going to be an amazing year, man. This, like I told you guys before, a couple years ago. That's where I started. My first year of my channel was the Super Bowl year, 2021, and it's gone by so fast. Um, this is our journey, and I said it every year. And just like last year, we were down in the dumps. Guys were injured. We were losing, and a lot of people thought we weren't even going to make the playoffs. I go, just hold on, just we'll be fine. We'll be fine. And I wasn't just saying that. I truly believed it because I really believe in this management, this team. The leaders at that time was Cooper Cup, the pillars, and Stafford, and now it's Stafford and the other first year players. Third year players, second year, third year players, and they're learning the way, which is the Rams way. So yes, indeed, Roberto Hastings, popcorn, yes, indeed, baby. Well, my guy OG Willie Bowen, LA Rams will dominate the NFC West. Rudy, yes, indeed, my guy. Try bang bang, 32-year loser gang. I love it, man. I love it. I love it. I love it. Brock Purdy got paid, and I know that they this contract. The main thing is he got paid. Hold on. The main thing, I just want to go over to him real quick because you mentioned him. Brock Purdy got paid and they did it responsibly. What did you think they were going to do? They were going to pay him and they front loaded the contract. But it's not just his contract. They just extended Fred Ward. Trent Williams' his contract is still there on the books as well. Is he going to play? Is he going to stay healthy? CMC's contract, before that they paid him. It's the abundance of contracts, and it's already affected that roster. They've already got rid of a bunch of talent, and they basically had a bake sale car wash. They sold a minority interest. They were asking for 10%, so somebody to buy a minority interest in the Santa Clara Niners, and there was multiple groups that basically, hey, I'll tell you what, we'll chip in for 6%, and they got a $500 million minority ownership. They sold it off, and that way they can raise the money, so to speak. And some other teams do that too, but it's just funny because now all of a sudden they have the money to pay Brock Purdy because they're putting money in Leeds United, the soccer team, and there's another group, the Rangers, that they're investing in, and so that's why they're taking a back seat with the Niners as far as spending. And so, I like to say that their window, people say the window's back open. Yeah, but it's got bars on it. And what are those bars? Brock Purdy is not an elite quarterback. So when you play a good team with a great quarterback, when it's a matchup against the quarterbacks, he's going to fall short. He's a gamer. He does his best, but also the offensive line. That's where the bars come in. It's slightly open, but then there's bars in the way, and the Rams are one of the bars. But anyway, off of them. And so that's what I have to say about that. My guy Daniel's Barry Sports Highlights. How you doing, brother? Happy Sunday, everyone. Yes, indeed. My guy Willie Bowen. Yes, indeed. Saying hi to everybody. Love it, love it, love it. The GOAT, Willie Bowen. My guy Jacques 42. Yo, Rudy, how you guys doing? And I just want to let you guys know from this point on, I'm gonna have regular streams. Well, I'm gonna shoot for you guys. Can let me know in here and also in the comments what days you guys want. Most likely, it's going to be all the way through the season. Wednesday and Sunday for sure, and we'll probably add in some Mondays and talk about Monday Night Football and stuff, or you'll have Unexpected Lies. But Monday and Wednesday, and we'll try to do it around 7 o'clock, so it's early enough for people to come in. And that's it's been a busy off season for me, and there hasn't been a lot going on, and so I apologize. I saw some of the comments in that I was in the community post with YouTube, and I haven't gone away. It's just that there was really nothing to report, and it's been really busy with stuff here around the household and family and stuff, and but everything's fine. But I just wanted to let you know we'll have a regular schedule for sure. It's going to be Sunday and Wednesdays, be about 7 o'clock, 7:05, and then we'll go from there, adding more days, a day here and there, Unexpected Lies, whatever. But just so you guys know, Sunday and Wednesday, 7:05 will be the regular schedules. Shock for two. Thank you, Willie Bowen. Yes, indeed. Love it, love it. My guy Stockton, Mio. How you doing, brother? Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Jacques for his happy Memorial Weekend, Willie. Oh, that's right. Yes, indeed. Great, great, great comment. Yes, happy Memorial Day weekend, Willie Bowen. To Willie Bowen, one of our thank you for your service, my guy Willie Bowen. I appreciate you so much, my brother. And yes, indeed, my love and hat is always off to you. That's exactly right. Great, 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 great comment. Yes, indeed, man. No Trump stuff, Stockton. That's enough of that guy. He's all over the news, man. Willie Bone says, Stockton, this is about the LA Rams. I got to highlight that one. Yes, nobody wants to hear about him. Dockford, his Rams Super Bowl bound. Yes, indeed, baby. And, we're Ram fans, so we say that, Rams going Super Bowl. But no, listen, we were at the 13-yard line in Philadelphia. We lost 2 fumbles. They got the ball back. They got 6 points off of those fumbles because the defense held them. Saquon Barkley went off for 2 long touchdowns, right? Jalen Hurts went off for a touchdown too because we were trying to cover Saquon Barkley with that linebacking core that we had, and in the snow. And even with all that went against us, we were right there, the 13-yard line. We were one play away. We were basically, and it's not his fault. I mean, Jalen Carter is a great player. Rookie center, Bo Lemmer, center, away from, if he held his ground and the guys helped him out and chipped Jalen Carter for about 3.5 seconds, Puka Nakua is wide open in the end zone, and we're NFC hosting the NFC Championship game. But it is what it is, coulda, woulda, shoulda. But yes, indeed, Stockton. But yes, indeed. So we're right there, man. We're right where we want to be. We reloaded. Look at my guy, Sean McVay, man. Check this out. Hold on. Where's that video at? And these guys, this is the leadership, man. I love the camaraderie. They're both Super Bowl champions. Check this out. Eyes on the screen. Check this out. This is hilarious. I love it, man. I love this.
Right, Les, you f***ing do, right?
Successful day 2 for us. Are we on the clock?
Not yet, but still, let's get our ducks in a row here. Did they say yes?
That was great. Couldn't work out any better.
Where are you at, Les?
If I ever was confident in taking the risk, knowing that you would be pissed losing your player, this is as confident as I've ever been.
There was a couple guys that stood out that add to the violence of our front. He was one of them. There's no question that's who I want.
So as we get closer, it's almost like which player do we not want to lose type deal. Oh man, that was good. You know how you feel after a tough win? All threading this needle? I think the draft will take care of itself. Let's do it.
Chicago has traded its pick. The Rams are on the clock.
That's good. That's good. That's good. Good right there. Good right there. That's exactly how we said we wanted to play this. Hey.
And so there it is. And I just wanted to show you, these are just little things, I'm not saying that other teams don't have guys that get along, but that's the GM of the team. The F them picks guy, Les Snead, right? Sean McVay, right? The boy wonder came on the scene, turned Jared Goff around, got to 2 Super Bowls. We not me mentality, but these guys really enjoy working together, and it's a cohesive unit, and they're on the same page. This is why we're so dangerous. I mean, we're the only team in the NFC West, basically the NFC and NFL period that can, we should have won back-to-back D. Roy awards. Like I said, Kobe Turner had a great year, basically tied Aaron Donald's record for sacks, 9 sacks, and with the Rams, rookie record. And he had better stats than the guy from Texas that I think it's, Anderson, won the award, the D-Roy. So we kind of got ripped off right there to Kobe Turner, but it would be back-to-back D-Roys, man. And we have another guy. We had a couple of guys that have a chance to do it, man. And that's what they're saying. They like the attack, the defensive guys, the attitude. They're going to fit right in, man. And this is an amazing, amazing, amazing season to get these guys. This is basically almost like the first draft. Okay, the third straight draft we had. It's really solid. That's what it looks like. But even a little further back, we had a couple of guys that are still here. So, but Cardi, Quentin Lake, we drafted him, but he was hurt. But then he came in and did his job. The Land Shark, Byron Young to bookend before Jared Verse, Fisk and Verse. I mean, undrafted Omar Spates, another undrafted guy. We got Chris Paul Jr. supposed to look really good. On and on and on. And this draft is going to be something that's going to separate us. I love it. Let's see. Shot for Tusa McVay and Snead. Yes, indeed. I love it, man. As Soccer says, Niner fans think they're winning it all at home. Well, I'll say one thing that they have the easiest. No game in the NFL is easy. I'll tell you that. But when you have a Fred Warner, a Trent Williams, if he's going to play, Brock Purdy just got paid, Kyle Shanahan, they just brought in Robert Saleh, Deanna Lenore, on and on, a Kittle. They're better than most of the teams that they're going to play on that schedule. Although most of those teams are, because they were last in the NFC West. They got to play the other sorry teams, and they were sorry because of their record and because of their injuries. So the record doesn't really show the team. So, but yeah, so that's why they think. But no, the difference between a Brock Purdy-led team is if you face a team that has a really great quarterback and they have a good defense, our team, that's the difference. But yes, indeed. Purdy got paid. He did. He got paid. God bless him there. He was playing for nothing. It's not because the NFL is trying to help the whiners out of the basement. They gave him that record, and they're like, we get any 10% buyers for that minority stake? No, but we got 6%. Okay, we'll take it. Stockton says, what has Robo said? He keeps talking about the 2 Super Bowls in 70 years. And I had to say, well, we have multiple NFL championships pre-Super Bowl, the Rams, and we have multiple Super Bowls in the free agency era, something that the Niners cannot say they have. I had to correct them. But yes, indeed. And check this out. I love this. I love this about the Rams, with the Niners. They had a thing about the rivalry, and a lot of young Ram fans, before the Rams, they were in St. Louis, and God bless our Ramelia in St. Louis. It's always loyalty over location. But a lot of Ram fans are used to the Rams facing the Seahawks, or the rivalry between the Seahawks and the Niners. And so a lot of Seahawks fans, too, from 2012 when they won the Super Bowl, around that time with the Legion of Boom and all that. But the Rams rivalry is the oldest in the NFC West and the West. And I love how we always take shots. Last year with Cooper Kupp, they showed that animated video of where's they had the map, and it was, where's San Francisco? Oh no, Santa Clara. Remember that? Check this out. I love this. I love this clip. Check this out. Roberto.
Live to Rams correspondent Taryn Killam. Taryn?
Thanks, Brenda.
Hold on. I'm trying to get this. Hold on. Let me get this. There we go. Let's see. Is that one good? This one? Hold on. I want to get this. I have new features on this thing. Okay, let's go. Here we go.
We go live to Rams correspondent Taryn Killam. Taryn?
Thanks, Brenda. Very excited for the game against divisional rivals, the 49ers. I'll be in attendance, and I can't wait to explore beautiful downtown Santa Clara. No wonder Niners fans travel so well. They have to travel to their home games. I guess you could say that the 49ers stadium is stuck in the suburbs. Santa Clara? Where the hell's that? Hey, Brenda, actually, I'm not. I'm sorry. I was on my way to Santa Clara, but now I'm in a town called Gilroy. Yeah, Gilroy. I guess they're known for garlic. You're still going to pay me for this, right?
Here to give us his best Duval in a British accent, Taryn Killam. Taryn?
Duval!
All right, so that's that. That was just funny. And then, she's funny too. There's another clip, and I didn't have a chance to break it down, but that is hilarious. So says, what has Rumble said? He hasn't said much. He on his show, I went in there a couple times, and he said, well, we're going to show them, basically that that I'm wrong talking about them. But there's nothing he can say. What's up, Roberto? Nothing really too much you can say because they came in last place, and it is what it is for them. But let's see here. Hold on one second. Is this the clip I want to show you? Hold on, let me get this ready. Yeah, so this is one of the guys that we are excited about, man, from Oregon, Ferguson. Here we go. You basically have the Roman Gabriel / early Cooper Cup number 18. The guy's got speed, he's got agility, he can catch. I mean, it's going to be something else, man. The Rams are really stoked about this guy. Um, hold on one second. The Rams are really stoked about that guy, so it's going to be amazing getting him on the field with the other guys, Devontae Adams and all that. Let me see. This is one of the main things that I'm most excited for, though, too, this year. Hold on. Hold on. Here we go. Look at this man. You know, we were talking about Brock Purdy and what he can do, stuff. And to me, he's a decent quarterback. He's a lot better than where he drafted. But he's got weapons around him. Every team needs good weapons, but he doesn't seem to be the difference. And he's a young quarterback. Who knows? But this is the difference between the Rams and anyone else in the NFC. Just look at this, man. Check this out. It's beauty. Eyes on the screen. And they cut the I didn't realize there was no audio, but just it's poetry in motion, man. I expect these guys to hook up a lot of touchdowns for Matthew Stafford. It's going to make our job a lot easier. I mean, Tutu Atwell, Puka, and Devontae Adams can get deep. It's going to be an amazing year, man. I'm telling you, it's going to be an amazing year. It's going to be a year where we're going to just roughshod people. Shock says, I'm really excited about the young draft picks, man. I mean, they got everyone they want. They got tight end, they got linebackers, they got another guy to help out the D line, receiver. Man, I cannot wait. I cannot wait. Shock for Jesus. These young guys will contribute right away. They look in the favor. That was the thing too. They got guys and the thing is, they're not going to be. They're not they don't have to be the man. They're going to be part of the machine, part of the cog. Yes, indeed. Is my gut tribe? Yes, indeed. Let's see. Let me get another clip going here. And I would love to have Jalen Ramsey at the right price because I like what he can bring to us at the safety position, and just the experience. But I trust the Rams will do the right thing, and so it's gonna be something else. Hold on. Here we go. Let me get this clip going for you guys. Well, once the other Rams are phenomenal. They're going to be. It's going to be an amazing year. Here we go. Let me get this clip out for you guys.
Groove on, get my groove on. Get my groove on, get my groove on. Get my groove on, get my groove on. Get my groove on, get my groove on. Gotta get up, gotta get up. Groove, gotta let the groove in, lose it. Gotta get up, you gotta get up. Groove, gotta let the groove in, move it. Gotta get up, you gotta get up. Groove, gotta let the groove in, move it.
And my guy Stockton says Ramsey's still a quarterback. I say, well, with us though, he's going to be like with the star. They call it, I guess it's the star position, or like a free safety roaming around. That's who he would be with us, and also that'll keep him more durable. He doesn't have to lock down somebody, and then at times they can move him around. That's what he would be with us, and so that's the main thing that counts because we're fitting the puzzle together. And we're building the team according to the teams that we believe that we're going to face. First of all, we start with the NFC West. And so we have a great running game. We have the top quarterback in the NFL, in the NFC, and the NFC West for sure. A lethal wide receiver room, tight end room, running back room, offensive line. And the defense is coming around in the secondary, and the linebacker spot finally has athletic guys all together. And so, but we're kind of going step by step, to be able to control the NFC West, and also now when we get past them, now to handle the Philadelphias, or whoever, if we have to face the Niners, if they get deep in the playoffs, if they catch fire. But um, I really think it's going to be a thing where like the Niners are going to split with some teams, and there's going to lose some guys. Ayuk's not going to be there for a while. They're missing Mustafa. Trent Williams, with the drop of a hat, he hasn't been able to stay healthy. And believe me, you got a Jared Verse blocking you, and that's just our game. But the Seahawks improved in defense. The NFC West has improved in defense, and so that's a lot of wear and tear. Willie Bones says, close the horns on the LA Rams helmets. Yeah, that's a great thing too, because we're waiting for the Nike alternative jersey, man. And Willie Bones like me, I want the old school stuff, man. I don't mind the stuff that we have now, but I don't like the Ram head logo compared to the old school logo. I'm looking to see if I have an example to show you guys. I've showed you guys before. This here.
And Ferragamo with a lot of time gets it to Roddy. He's going to go for a touchdown.
You know what it is? You know what it is, Ben?
That helmet, man, with the clothes torn, so it's kind of like the Lakers, when the Lakers they used to have, they would sell shorts and they had like the big L on the side for Lake Show, and us old school Laker fans are like, Lake Show, and it's tough, man. It's tough because we like what we like, I don't mind the other stuff, except for the Ram head logo, but that it is what it is, man. And let's see. Let me put this video in here. Here we go. Willie Bones says Blake Corum should be involved in more running games and goal line scoring. Yeah, man. Listen, forget about excuses. I'm just going to tell it to you like this from what I believe. Injuries happen to all teams. It sucks at the wrong time. I mean, imagine the score in that Super Bowl against the Bengals, and imagine how good it would have went if OBJ didn't go down. I mean, were we not whipping that ass? We would have won easily. We won. That's all I care about. Cooper Kupp got the Triple Crown, which he deserved, and the Super Bowl MVP. I really thought Aaron Donald should have been a co-MVP for closing out the Super Bowl, but also because of the clutchness and closing out the NFC Championship game the week before, even though that has nothing to do with the Super Bowl, but that got us there. And so that's that. But the way OBJ was rolling in that Super Bowl, man, I mean, even with the referees giving him that touchdown when they grabbed Jalen Ramsey's face mask and gave him a free 7 points, we were controlling that Super Bowl. But yeah, that's the helmet in those videos, the full Ram horn. I would love that. Modernize it, fine, but keep the whole Ram helmet. But yeah, Blake Corum, back to what I was going to say. Blake Corum, got injured. So even if we would have got to the championship game and beat the Eagles, it would have still been beautiful, but he wouldn't have been able to play because he had broke his arm. Brandon Fisk got hurt, so that's one of the reasons why our defense was a little not on par down the stretch against the Eagles. Even though we did hold them, I would have loved to have Brandon Fisk finish that game. We would have probably maybe got another fumble, or made him throw it, rush it. But it is what it is. But G's Nuts says we need some true corners. Ramsey not the same, still good. Don't get me wrong, but not for the money. G's Nuts. I believe if we did get Ramsey, he would be like a free safety roaming around like the star position, and so he would be like a veteran influence. And we get him. He'll be with us for the regular season to help us get where we're going to be for the playoff seeding and win games. But where he would come in would be in the playoff games, just the having a guy back there, but for the right price though. I'm with you on that. My guy Marketing Pro, how you doing, brother? Rudy, Rams gonna have new alternates this year. Jersey supposed to be similar to the City Connect ones in baseball. Oh, okay. I was wondering, I was like, are we gonna get like the mustard yellow? We've been waiting for those damn jerseys, man. Nike needs to hurry that up. Great information, my guy Marketing Pro. AMS says behind the grind stuff has been great, man. It's listen, the Rams franchise, man. I tell you, because and I'm not just when I say this, I'm excited as a Ram fan, yes, but I mean the Rams are going all out, man. Listen, we got to keep winning. We got to win another Super Bowl. But it's got to be exciting players. Puka Nacua, Blake Corum. We brought Devontae Adams, the defensive guys, Verse, Kobe Turner, guys like that. But they're going to build around SoFi Stadium, shopping centers, entertainment venues. It's not even done yet. Talk about our stadium, yes. And then over in Woodland Hills, I mean, they spared no expense like Jurassic Park. I mean, the Rams are going to be a major footprint in the next few years in Los Angeles. It's got to just keep winning, because, hey, people like first class stuff, and that's what the Rams are, first class organization. What other team goes to a mini camp in Maui? One of the richest NFL teams, most valuable franchises in the NFL is the Los Angeles Rams, and so they're showing the love. You already got the YouTube theater over there at SoFi, and it's going to be amazing when everything's done, man. The state of the art a trading facility, and so it's going to be amazing. But yes, and that's part of it. The behind the grind stuff, it's beautiful, man. You can see the professionalism, and it's amazing for us fans to enjoy. Willie Blunt says, mustard yellow and royal blue uniforms. Love it, love it, love it. My guy ESG. The important part is that McVay is excited and probably drawing some of the new excited and probably drawing of some new place for this upcoming season. Love it, love it, love it. He's excited. They're all rejuvenated because they understand how close they were last year. And on that drive, when Matthew Stafford was gunslinging, baby, he was gunslinging in the damn snow, and Puka Nacua was showing the clutch heart, that sideline pass catch, and we got Blake Shelton now to help put a veteran presence at the center position in the right positions. Nothing down on Bo Lemmer. He took the starting job, but you have an all-star Pro Bowl player in Jalen Carter who. He did what he was supposed to do. He closed out at the right time, and Bo Lemmer and the guys, they didn't move over, and they got to Stafford and closed us out the last two plays. But we were right there, brother. We were right there, and it's not like we haven't done it before at the end. So that's the difference between us and some other teams that say, "Oh, coulda, woulda, shoulda." Well, no, because these guys have done it before. We were like, "Damn," you know how like you're good at something, and then you're like. Like let's say you're a golfer and you got a little 4-foot chip, right? And let's just say a 6-foot chip, but it's kind of a little hill, but you've made that before, and you're just this far from making it again in crunch time. That's basically what happened on the 13-yard line in Philly, man. Because I guarantee you, now you can say anything else, and you have to make the plays. But Philadelphia fans and Niner fans and NFC West, well, not just say Niner fans and Philadelphia fans, were like this when they thought we were going to come back and win that game, man. Even after the 2 fumbles, the 2 long Saquon Barkley runs, the Jalen Hurts run. That's 21 points. 2 Saquon Barkley touchdowns, 14. Jalen Hurts with another touchdown run, 21 points off of just running plays. And, that's what kind of separates teams from others is their quarterback's mobile. But we were right there, man. People weren't expecting us to do anything again. That was a fluke the year before. No, it wasn't. Yeah, she said if the Rams weren't a good organization, McVay would have either retired. Yeah, yep. No, he the first year that they were like McVay might leave right after the 2023 season when his wife's family were going through with the Ukraine war starting, and by the way, it's still going. So they're stressed out too. They got family. She has family there. McVay's grandfather passed away. The team didn't go the way it should. It turns out maybe allegedly that there was some coaches that he kind of they weren't working out. We switched a bunch of coaches the following year, and they were offering him, hey, this talks. This talks. And so he's kind of like sitting back. I'm a young guy, I got a new family coming and going through all this stuff, and I was all in. And And then he kind of started. He loves football. He's rejuvenated. You know, he was kind of going through the Dick Vermeil stuff, getting burned out because it burned the candle at two ends. And now he learned to, as a coach, learning his way, even though he's been the boy wonder, to kind of put things on other guys. You know, you do handle this, you handle that. You know, and so we're ready to roll, baby. Jacques Fortu says we had too many holes in our run defense last season. Man, all we needed to do was not even stop him, just stifle Saquon Barkley enough where he doesn't get those touchdowns, and we hold him to field goals, man. But hey, you have a top flight running back, and the other team has a problem of stopping you. Man, we had Eric Dickerson, and I'm not going to compare Saquon Barkley in any way, shape, or form to Eric Dickerson. But when you have a top flight quarterback that can take it to the house against a certain team, hey, you know, it sucks to be the other team. Now I know what other teams felt like when we were just running past them with Eric Dickerson. Yep. Great comment. Yes, she says, I hope the Rams go into that Eagles game with it. Yes, man. I'm looking forward to that game, man. I'm looking forward to this season. I'm looking forward to this game. This man here is waiting at chomping at the bit, man. He's already said in other podcasts that he thinks about that game all the time. What could he have done more? We were so close. This man here.
Actually, my draft night suit. I was gonna wear this draft night, and then they did like a closed invite. So they only invited like 20 athletes on draft night. I wasn't one of the 20. So I was like, forget it. Just save this for when we win D-War.
For the longest time, I didn't have a why. Just kind of get better, go D1, did that, go to the NFL, all that stuff. And then once you kind of cross that off, it's what's next?
My wife believed in me. Wasn't supposed to be here today. Be here though. Hard work. Going to Florida State was something that changed my life.
Backed up and taken down by Jared Verse.
So to know that the work works. It's hard, don't get me wrong. It was a long path to get here, but the work works. If you just keep stacking up days, keep working every day.
I was never supposed to be in this position. I wasn't even supposed to be standing here in front of you today. That was never, if you asked anybody in high school, I'm not supposed to be here today. You know, I'm still going to be working no matter where I go.
I might have posted that 4.6 and been good. There it is.
You know, with the 19th pick in the 2024 NFL Draft, the Los Angeles Rams select Jared Verse.
Rams.
Amazing, man. Jared Verse, he's just going to get better. I mean, oh, man, it's going to be an amazing year, man. I'm just telling you, I cannot wait for these guys. And, I'm so excited, man. I'm so excited. And I cannot wait, man. I just see these guys. They got a taste of it. The young guys early, you know, they're in the playoffs. They're at Philly facing a hostile crowd in the elements. Did they fold? No. Man, I cannot wait. New challenges. Every year is a new challenge, and we got new guys that are learning the right way from the right players. And I cannot wait. I want to show you guys something. Speaking of the right way, doing the right things. I want to get to our guy and our QB1, Super Bowl champion Matthew Stafford. And so join Matthew Stafford for Walk United LA. So United Way charity. Proceeds support wildlife recovery across LA County. You register at the link at the LARams.com and you get a free Rams t-shirt, and that's going to be Sunday, July 20th. I might be there. I'm going to see if I can do that. You just basically, whatever donation you can, if you can. I know times are tough for all of us at certain times of the day, at certain times of the year, and but it's going to be an amazing thing. Once you do that, hold on, let me put the link real quick for you guys to see it. I'm thinking about going and donating, but you get a cool t-shirt. So once you click on that link, let me add this to stage. Hold on. Let me take the other one off, remove. Let me add this to stage. There we go. So once you click on that link, this is what shows up. And whatever donation you can donate, you put the information in there, and there's people 25, 50. I don't see like a minimum, but you $20, $10, whatever you can afford. And so that's really neat to do that. And then I'm going to show you some other stuff here real quick. Oops, hold on. Sorry. Hold on. It's going to be neat. The Rams management will be there. There'll be players there. Fellow Romelia will be there. These are stuff from last year. Hold on. And so it's a good thing, for the family, and stuff like that. And but yes, indeed. Let me get one more picture out for you guys. Is that the last one? I thought I had another one. No, okay. So you guys get the idea. So that's pretty neat. I think I'm going to try to go to check that out. You put your donations. It's going to be July 20th, Sunday at SoFly Stadium, and I believe that's where you meet up. I have to look at it for sure. But yeah, hopefully you guys can make it. Let me unshare this so I can get back to full screen. And I'll get back to the comments. There we go. Cool. Yeah, she says that 2023 draft class really saved the Rams. Yeah, man. It went from F them picks to we need those picks. Tucker says, what percent chance do you think you think we get Ramsey? I think right now it's 50-50. We are all in. I'll say that. We're all in for 2 years. Matthew Stafford's contract. It's this year, and it's going to be most likely next year. Nothing's guaranteed. Let's say he falls off a cliff, and I don't see it going that way, but he's not the same quarterback. That it's not going to happen. Knock on wood, but I see for the next 2 years, if we get it, I can see him giving us a good deal because he got paid with the Florida no tax over there. He got paid a nice chunk. And coming back to LA, back to where if you were already played for the Rams, coming back to McVay with a new group of guys, I can see them selling it on him. Yes, indeed. Tonga says, "Let's go." Yep. Training camp for sure, Rudy. Yes, indeed. It's gonna be cool. Training camp's gonna be cool. Yeah, I'll let you know. I'm gonna see what I can maneuver around so we can go. I would love to go, man, to that. Mark and Post says, Rudy, do you think Chris Paul Jr. can start? Yes. I I'm a USC fan, so I don't really watch a lot of other players. Only when we draft them or we have a chance to get a couple guys. But the guy looks athletic, man. He makes plays. He hits hard at the ball. He's physical. People, I'm not even gonna. I hate to even say it like this, but not saying that he's this player for sure. He's going to be his own player. He'll be Chris Paul Jr. But I see he's like a poor man's Fred Warner because he doesn't have the size, tall wise, but he's athletic. Just to give an idea how compared to what we have, and we thought Omar Speights was off the charts doing what he was doing compared to Roseboom and Reader. So, but yeah, most likely that's what he's going to be. He's going to be there. That's what they're earmarked for. Yes, indeed. Yep. That is the plan for sure. And let's see if I had another clip. And then the next year, we you guys already know this, but we have the Atlanta Falcons pick. So hopefully they'll tank. They're not trying to lose, but hopefully Raheem Morris will make some mistakes, and we have that number one pick, and we can say, hey, Arch Manning or one of the other three quarterbacks that's really good. There's supposed to be 4 good quarterbacks in next year's draft to be the heir apparent. But yeah, okay, I guess that's the last clip. Okay, cool. But yeah, so in case you guys that came in and you guys have watched the replay, I just want to let you know now that the season's approaching, June 1st deadline. The whole thing was with Jalen Ramsey. The June 1st deadline. He may come back. A 50-50 chance, I say right now. And then Quentin Lake was happy, that we might get him. He's looking forward to it, and be an amazing player, he says, to catch you guys up. Also, too, now that we're getting closer to training camp and the mini Maui camp, the Rams are going to play in Maui. I have a mini camp in Maui. We're going to have a regular schedule. I said that earlier. It's going to be Sunday and Wednesday, 7:05. Will be the 2 days a week that we'll have regular shows. Just so you know, I'm sorry for not being as on as regularly as I would want to, but not much going on. And then I didn't mean to stay away longer, but I appreciate you when you guys, love it you when you guys, thank you for the support. But we will be in more often, regularly now, Monday and Sunday and Wednesday, sometimes Mondays as the season goes on, or just to talk from the training camp as we get closer. ESG says the Atlanta Falcons have the fourth easiest schedule in the NFL, hoping they have a terrible. Yeah, that's the thing too. But if you have, if they go 8-8, or let the quarterback craps the bed. But yeah, I saw that too. I was like, but it's okay. We got a first round pick from them. But all right, guys, I appreciate you when you guys, love it you when you guys. We'll talk to you guys soon. Today is Sunday. We'll see you on Wednesday. As we always say, may the Remilia be with you. And Raiders, mount up. Have a great night, guys.